freaking K. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. My name is Mobby. Gonna give you another little update on E3. I just finished watching Ubisoft's 2018 conference. I'm gonna let you guys know exactly what went down, my thoughts, so my first impressions, reactions, thoughts, all that good stuff. Let's get started. So they started with a big band entrance, which was pretty awesome. And then as soon as they went some outside of the area, and then they came inside with the camera following them all the way. I feel like though they pre-recorded the dance scene, and as soon as they walked in, they cut away to the real people walking away. But that's just me. Anyway, this was for Just Dance 19. They didn't really talk about it. They just had a big spectacle. I mean, what else could you talk about it? New songs, stuff like that. Then they dropped a huge thing on us, Beyond Good and Evil 2. I never played the first one, but I know how much of a huge fan cult following it has, and this game is having a lot of hype. The production value on these cinematic trailers is top notch, and I think the first game ended off on some sort of prequel. However, this game is this game is a prequel, but the first game ended on some sort of cliffhanger. Anyways, we saw a little bit of our first gameplay look, which is awesome. And then Joseph Gordon-Levitt came out. Yes, the famous actor came out. And apparently, he's trying to promote with his company, doing some sort of art contributions to the game where people can do, they can bring in arts for murals on the wall, music, and they even said like radio chatter. So that's cool. Can't wait for Beyond Good and Evil 2. Next up, they talked a little bit about Rainbow Six Siege. I never really played it myself. I know it's pretty popular. They came here to pretty much tease like the community is growing. You guys should check it out. And here's the first look at a Rainbow Six Siege documentary. So there you go. Next up was pretty freaking cool. A guy with the motorbike came in, ran through the audience. He got off the motorbike, jumped on stage, and then crashed over the podium, knocking over and crashing everything. And I was like, oh, this is pretty funny, because I obviously was a skate because it broke so easily. But then it was for Trials. I never played Trials, but I love watching videos of it. It's awesome. It's called Trials Rising. And I talked about that and showed off some cool stuff. Next up, they talked about The Division 2. They showed another different kind of trailer like 2 days ago. Was it? Oh, sorry. It was yesterday. I think it was the Microsoft one. They showed off The Division 2, and they showed off a lot of gameplay. This time they just showed a little bit more of the world around you, so that's cool. I don't know how crazy that's going to be. Next up, they talked about Mario Rabbids. Great game. Never picked it up myself. However, they're going to be having a Donkey Kong DLC called Donkey Kong Adventure. They even had people come up on stage and do a sort of performance to show it off. And I was really happy when they started to do a little bit of the Donkey Kong rap from Donkey Kong 64. Next up, they talk about Skull and Bones. Now, this game, I'm not sure if I'm going to be into it. This game is kind of like... the core of the gameplay is building a ship and going out on sea and controlling the ship on seas and attacking. You're not really going first person and doing that sort of stuff. It's all about ship management, or you could freaking fight with people or ally and do all that stuff. I'm not sure if that's for me. If I were to play some sort of pirate game, probably Sea of Thieves. But oh my god, that game just having a bad start. So we'll see what happens, because remember the Sea of Thieves DLCs are coming up, and I'll probably just, if it's that good, I'll get it with Game Pass. So there you freaking go. And Transference next up, TransferenceVR. Elijah Wood has a company called Spectre. I think it was Spectre. I'm sorry, I messed up. I was reading Twitch chat too, and they're all like, "Talk to me, Frodo. Lie to me, Frodo. He has the ring." It was just all funny stuff. But anyway, Elijah Wood's cinematic companies teaming up with the video game company. They're making something called TransferenceVR. I'm not sure how it plays. It's probably going to be an interactive VR experience, obviously, about, mixed with full motion video and all of that stuff. So, yeah, we sees. And then this is the most surprising one that came out of nowhere. Ubisoft, they showed off a game called Starlink, Battle for Atlas. It was like, I don't know. It was okay. But then all of a sudden, for like 2 seconds, like, okay, so it's like some sort of space battles going on. And then for 2 seconds, they cut to someone holding an actual, like, a real model of a plane and like moving stuff around. And everyone's like, "Oh crap! It's gonna be like freaking, it's one of those games like Skylanders or something where you're gonna have to buy toys and everything to mess with the game." But then they cut a little bit, and then they went to Starfox. So Starfox is gonna be in the game. Apparently, they're teaming up, and they even said, "Hey, Miyamoto was here at E3 in the in the audience. So he stood up, and then they presented Miyamoto. He didn't know he was going to receive this gift. He got a Starfox model and the R-Wing. Was it R-Wing? Is it the R-Wing? For the game. So apparently we're going to have to buy. If we want to play Starlink and play Starfox, we're going to have to get this ship too. So who knows? Who freaking knows? Next up, For Honor, which is pretty cool. They showed off that, I forgot For Honor was even a thing. I'm not sure if anyone's playing it anymore. Obviously, people are. They're still doing stuff for it. Anyway, they're coming out with a new DLC called Marching Fire. They got some new playable characters, as well as some sort of siege mode. Now, I couldn't really get into that. I was like busy at the moment, so I didn't really see siege mode that much. But I know siege mode, whatever it is coming. Next up, they quickly talked about the Crew 2. The Crew 1, I know I didn't play it myself. I like racing games. I love Need for Speed, and I'm really, really interested in Forza when it comes out, because that's gonna be on Game Pass. Can't wait. But yeah, I saw my friends play the Crew 1, and they dropped it after like 2 weeks. So, ugh. And the last thing, which is the second biggest thing for me, no, this is the biggest thing. This is the biggest thing. But the Starfox was the biggest surprise. But the biggest thing for me was the last thing they showed, Ubisoft, and of course, had to be another Assassin's Creed. I wish I played the last one. I still can, because this new Assassin's Creed Odyssey is coming out in October, so I still have a chance to go back and play some of the old ones. I especially do want to play the last one to see how it's progressed. But this is Odyssey in the Spartan times. You can pick a male or a female. It looks like it's fully voice acted, so you play as a male, fully voice acted throughout the whole game, female all the way through. And it has, has those tropes where you level up, you gain skills, and you change out your equipment, all that cool stuff. So I can't wait. But overall, the conference is nice. Yeah, I'm trying to put this video out really quick, because in 18 minutes, as of recording this, at 3 p.m., the PC Gaming Show. I'm going to be checking that one out as well. And then a couple hours after the PC Gaming Show, the Sony one. And the Square Enix one was such a letdown. I feel like they're saving everything for the Sony one. Why bother even having a Square Enix one? I don't even know. They could have just packed everything on the Sony one. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about all the stuff we talked about today. If you are interested in what I think about the EA conference, the Microsoft one, the Bethesda one, the Square Enix one, and anything else. I have a playlist, I think. Yeah, the playlist is First Impressions Reviews. Anyway, check it out. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you guys next time.